This 3TT for the win. 3TT, yeah, you know we going in. 3 typical talkers, yeah, we like talking. And it's 3 black boys, so you know we all king.
Let's introduce ourselves.
Okay, yeah. I'm introducing in the blue corner. Jesus. Welcome to another episode of the 3 Typical Talkers podcast. Bro. We need more energy, guys. What's going on?
It's not energetic.
Are you tired?
It's not energetic.
Let's do it again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the 3 Typical Talkers podcast.
Booga.
That's the best I
I'm just, I'm realizing that you guys are, I don't know. It's your host, MGP.
Wait,
It's your host with the most.
Okay, no, we'll get into that later.
Oh.
Remember that I feel like I sent a meme when the boys, when someone gets something and they're just happy. And everyone else is just
in the middle of the intro.
In the middle of the intro.
I was like, what?
Hey, I'm happy. I don't know about this.
But why are you so happy, G?
Bro, I'm happy,
just
bro.
life, bro.
Life, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Life is for living.
One door closes, another
This life
one
thing,
opens,
yeah?
bro. Yeah, this life thing, yeah, bro.
I've seen
Okay,
that.
let's run it again, boys. Go on.
But yeah, man, it's your boy MGP. You know the vibes. We out here, man. And I'm here with
It's your boy Maze, Big Maze.
Bow.
Ghana's best export, man. Israel.
Ghana
What can I say?
for-
Already know, man.
RJ. Thank you.
Alright, let's get into it.
How's life, boys? How's everything? How you guys are very mellow today. What's going on?
I'm tired. I just came back from working up.
Fizz.
Just mentally fatigued, bro.
Bro, tell
I
me
feel
about it, bro.
I hit a peak with the gym and I've just been like, the air fryer is my friend this month. You know what I mean? The air fryer has just become very acquainted.
Yeah,
Like, it's just a shame, innit?
Are you getting your protein in?
I mean, yeah, but it's, a lot of saturated fats as well. Unfortunately, so
Something's got to give, man.
something's got to
Not
give.
gonna lie.
But it's like once you reach like one peak, it's very difficult to motivate yourself for the next one. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I went to Malta. I had a set goal for Malta.
Yeah.
I achieved it. Then I had a set goal for August, and now I'm just like, what do I do next? Do you know what I mean? But everyone's saying the winter lock-in, the great lock-in of winter, and it's starting in September. So I might have to lock in with that, bro.
I won't lie,
You know what
bro,
I mean?
man. Everybody just focus on what's in front of you, bro. If
100.
if you're happy with what you see in the mirror, that's all that really matters. And even if your goals might not be as big, or if they're really big and you're so far from it, it's like 1% every day. You get me? Like, doing something is better than doing nothing. So
100.
let's keep going. innit?
100. For me, I'm also fatigued because of the games night, bro. I won't even lie.
Okay.
The games night was something, bro. I had that about 2 weeks now.
You're still tired?
Still tired, bro.
Bro,
Still
what?
fatigued.
Well, you need to take vitamins.
won't lie,
What's
bro.
that about?
It was just wahala from like the day one, you know what I mean, from the get-go. Because one, this was a very small residential area. I already knew once it was in Drumcondra.
Okay.
Yeah, so I already knew once it got past like 20 people and they're going in and out, wahala.
Yeah.
We have like a good 3-4 hours, you know what I mean? So I got there late. I got
Africans,
you already know. So we said to be there at 7. People start coming there at 9. You already know, standard, innit? So from there, innit, like we got some alcohol, then we made our way back to the yard, yeah. And then, at that point in time, only about like 10 people, but it starts building up in pace. And you already know when you're in a small, like cramped room, like say, like a Bible study room, it
Why
gets.
do you have to bring God
I don't want to bring God into this, you know what I mean? But like, them ones, because it's got a specific type of heat. When there's like so much
Conference room.
warmth in the air, bro, it's so stuffy. So like 20 people deep, bro, the air, you can't even breathe it in, bro. It's just smelling wig glue and hair products everywhere. It was like, damn. And I'm just getting overstimulated because I can't even breathe in and out normally or casually in the living room. I'm going into the bedroom to just like cool myself down. I'm also drinking I don't know what white liquor this is, but I'm mixing it with one boss ball, bro. I'm draining this boss ball of every bit of juice. Every time I sip it to half, I pour more alcohol into it. That's just my method.
You're fighting demons.
Fighting, bro. So I'm just like, bro, I'm trying not to tweak out in this room. I did not enjoy that night whatsoever. I didn't even play the games. I played like 2 or 3 and they got locked off at like 12, bro.
God. So 3 hours.
3 hours, innit?
God.
Yeah, well. You know, it worked for a couple of man them. Like one guy got a date, one guy got, you know, a couple of numbers there in it. So it was alright.
You didn't get
I may have got one.
Oh?
But let's not edit that one out. I don't want to see in that. I don't want to think I'm too excited. Bro. You know what I mean?
watching the episode.
She ain't watching it. She ain't watching it. She watching shit.
So that's why you're feeling the way. 2 weeks later,
Yeah, I just feel melancholy, bro. Because I'm going back from so much action to just like the dead place I live. Like,
and then even the action wasn't action.
It wasn't even action. It was like half action, bro. I mean, didn't even get to the good bit.
Huh? What'd you say?
What?
Oh my gosh!
What?
What show are you on, bro? What are you talking about?
What's going on there?
What was he talking
Bro.
about?
Rewind 10 seconds and listen to what this.
What did I say? What are you talking about, bro?
Did you say something?
Anyway.
I didn't say anything. What the hell?
Anyways,
Character defamation.
lol. How have you been, Michael, bro? How's Maze doing, bro? How's
Chilling,
life?
bro. I feel like I've just been coming to like so many life realizations. Or just like I feel like I'm in that. This is like the arc of where like everything I do matters.
Type.
So it's like I was just trying to lock in, not really lose focus, and like just remember what I'm doing at the end of the day.
Making
so
everything
like,
count.
100.
Yeah.
And that's good, man.
I can't lie. Very good.
Fair
Where are you,
play.
bro?
Me, bro. Good,
You're
bro.
finished.
Go on.
I'm all right. Like,
You're finished.
Pause for dramatic effects. That's a big
now
one.
I'm actually okay now. Like,
Well, you were okay before.
I wasn't okay. Like,
It's okay to not be okay.
you
but
get me?
Yeah.
And when I wasn't okay, that was fine as well. You know what I mean? It's still life, but now I'm just realizing, like, you know, life can be full of surprises sometimes, and you know, good things come to those who wait. Nah,
It's vague enough so they don't know what's going on. But we can.
well, yeah, that's all I need to say. But
I hear.
life's good still.
I hear.
And to be honest, how life has been going for all of us lately has been making me just want to talk about something very important that I think is important to all of us. But I want to actually talk about men's mental health and
Role models and shit.
yeah, like trigger warning in case I don't know, this could be triggering for some people, but I really think that it's something that's so complicated that we don't even care to dive into. Like I don't feel like a lot of guys really like care about it or understand like what they want in terms of to improve their mental health. Do you get me? I think a lot of us just roll with the punches. Life gets hard, we do something and just hope, but there's no like real. Or what do you guys think? I guess
I feel like it's just one of those topics where it's like no one's really trying to dive into. Like you might brush upon it, but I feel like as of recently, since that there's been a lot more light being shed on it, I feel like people are feeling a little bit more comfortable to bring it up. Because I know what, like me and my boys, even with you lot, like someone's going through something, like you might not go into too much detail, but like even just a little of my head's gone, like, you know what I mean? Or like da-da-da, just like just a little indication to just, I guess, let everyone know like you're not the best. But even with that being said, is like I feel like even the boys still don't like. They might check up on you, but like that's all. Just a check up because I feel like people don't really know how to navigate situations like that. You get me? So it's like it's because no one wants to show like it's such a shame that talking about your mental health can be perceived as a sign of weakness when it's not, because anyone can go through it. Like literally 1 out of 8 men in their lives will go through depression and or anxiety. Do you get me? So it's like, well, anyone could literally go through and like you would never know.
exactly.
You know what I mean? So
That's very true.
I think that in terms of even talking about, you know, the state of your mental health, I feel like a lot of guys, like, we can't, like, and sometimes it's okay, but we kind of, we make jest of it. Like, we laugh through the pain, you get me?
But if it works, it works.
And that's how I feel about it. But I feel like sometimes I notice, like, from meeting just different groups of guys and hanging around different types of people from different areas, I noticed that, like, some people, in terms of even, like, let's say social conformity, like, they'll be in their group and, like, they might express something, and if the reactions of everyone in the group isn't, like, what they expected, a lot of the times they can just go back into the shell and just act as if, you know, it's not as big of a deal as they initially like felt, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like, why would you allow yourself to be, like, close to people who you can't even really be, like?
Because I feel like men friendships don't consist of emotional support. So it's like, when you're even making friends and stuff like that, that's not even a factor that you're considering.
Very true.
So it's like, that's why it's like, even in friendship groups, it's like, you know who you can and you can't talk about your mental health with, because of not everyone even has the capacity to even really handle that. Exactly. Or even, like,
give advice.
So it really just depends.
It's true. Like, out of the male friends I have, it will probably be like a 10th of them that are able to, like, speak about these things.
Some man will just tell you to go and drink water.
You get me, bro? Like,
are you mad? Or go and sleep.
My thing is, like, why is that the case though? Like, why, like, because obviously I know, even for me, right, like, I study psychology, and I was, like, one of the few guys in my course, like, there's probably, like, maybe 5 or 6 out of 90, like, students, you get me? And it's like, I genuinely, for me, from my perspective, it seems like a lot of guys, we don't really care about, like, you know, how our minds work and why we think the way we do, and, like, kind of learning about these types of things. And I feel like because of that, we neglect them. If you get me? Because if you don't see the value of something, or you don't see the importance, or you don't even understand something, I feel like, obviously, when you have issues with the thing, you just kind of avoidance and stuff like that. And I even wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about the Raja Jackson situation, but obviously there's not enough, like, information out now to really go into detail. But one thing I would want to say is that, like, looking at that kind of the parenting tactics of his, like, dad, and, like, the influence of social media on, like, his mental health, I feel like it just shows how much naturally, like, men might not necessarily have those instincts of, you know, being an emotional support, or understanding, you know, like, how these emotions are mental health and what the best thing to do is. Because a lot of the time in all these clips I'm seeing with Rampage, he's literally like, I don't know what to do with my kid, I don't know what to do for him, like But like
if you're, like, a grown man, I feel like those things, like, even though it may be a bit more difficult to figure out about yourself, like, the platforms or the resources are there for most of us, you know what I mean? Unless you're brought up in a very, I don't know, like, aggressive male dominated, like, household or area, innit? But I feel like everyone should just take a bit more responsibility to being a bit more mindful of the way they do things, a bit more rationality, and, like, but in terms of what men's mental health though, it's just what we're conditioned to do, innit? To internalize a lot. That's our problem, innit?
You get me?
Very much so, internalizing a lot and just dealing with things in your head. You know what I mean? So
I think that's something I definitely struggle with, because bro, like, sometimes it's like, when somebody asks you to open up and you really don't want to, and then you finally do, and the reaction just isn't motivating at all. It just puts you back so many steps to, like, this is why I don't do this. This is why I don't talk about how I feel, etc., etc. And that's something that's so common for I think anybody could like feel like that in, you know, like between two people, if they feel like the person isn't responding in a way that like motivates them to keep talking. That could happen to like a girl or a guy, but I think it's very common for guys, because I feel like there's not a push like in I don't even know what makes like, because I don't want to necessarily say that girls are more emotionally stable or something, or like talk about their emotions more, they have better mental health, but I feel like in general it's more normal for girls to really like communicate and talk about how they feel, and like, you know, pour out their heart about their emotions, and even if it doesn't make sense,
they don't feel like they have a reason not to, and obviously
That's
men
true.
feel like they do, so that's kind of why. So it's like if men didn't feel like that, then maybe things would be different. You get me?
But when people say that type of thing, it's like, say, they'll say that we're all conditioned to do this, and then it's like how the system has been set up. You know what I mean? That we're supposed to move a certain way, girls are supposed to move a certain way. But then I've heard a woman say, and who set that system up? You know what I mean?
I was
So I'm
man,
like,
of course.
so I'm like,
True still.
is it just something we've done to ourselves
You get
It is
over time?
100%.
Yeah,
Like, that's what I think about. So yeah,
Like it's almost as if we're living in the hell that we created.
we create for
Word,
To get
ourselves.
me, but it's like not everybody wants to live in that, and some men are actually fine.
Yeah.
or some men at least behave like they're fine.
You get me?
living like that. So
And my thing is also that I feel like a lot of us are capable to just internalize like how we feel and issues, and just be stoic and just have no reaction. But for me, one thing I'm noticing is like sometimes we meet people who like want more from you. Like you know, if you're getting to know someone in any capacity, like there's a sort of like give and take if they're telling you stuff about them, or if they're opening up to you and stuff like that, and you feel comfortable enough to, but it's like it doesn't come naturally to you to, you know, feel like so, what's the word, willing to just, you know, open up and stuff like that. I think that is something that kind of challenges whether I think it's good to just be the way we naturally are, or if we should try to like be more open-minded to different types of ways of like expressing ourselves, you know what I mean? But one thing I'd say that I kind of like is making jokes out of serious things. I'm not gonna lie.
same.
It gets me into trouble sometimes, but
that's why you have to be careful with who you do it with.
it's true still.
the social justice warriors, bro.
You know what I mean? I'm joking about my own life. You're telling me to stop. Like,
You get me? Like, why are you offended?
you
Like,
get me? Like,
is it your life?
literally, bro.
Literally.
Taking Panadol for somebody else
Yeah.
thing.
I think this is a good segue to speaking about like role models. Like, who did we look up to? That's kind of like we've watched as a framework for like, I don't know, being your own manhood, all of that stuff.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first?
Like role models, I guess. Like there's obviously like my dad, like some of my uncles, like they're definitely like good role models in the sense of like, I feel like in a sense of like, I feel like that's where I get my calmness from. Do you get me? Like the men in my family ain't really like, they don't really overreact. Like they kind of just take a step back and they think, and like they're quite chill.
Yeah.
So it's like that's definitely where I get that from. And like there's definitely like even some of the boys, to be honest, like I feel like the way like our friendships have been set up is like we pull each other up when we're down, in the sense of no one is taking the same route, and like all
do
of us are
things,
in different phases in life. So it's like it's like the way it's set up, we can look up to each other if needs be. And like besides that, I don't think there's any anyone else I really look up to be fair.
What about like a bad role model? Like a role model that's just like not good,
A bad influence.
a bad influence for you.
I don't think I have one.
Ha.
So you don't,
You
have,
don't
a
have bad
single,
friends.
single person that you
Yeah,
looked
but I'm
up
not gonna
to.
look up to.
Hey,
Why
you
would
don't
I
have
look up?
bad friends.
Why would I
And
look
they're
up to
just
somebody
on
that's
nonsense,
bad?
No, but like not conventionally
not
bad.
even
They just
look
do
up to, but-
morally grey. We use that term for it. Do you have any people like that?
No.
He's lying for the camera, innit? It's calm.
No,
It's
genuinely,
calm.
I
No, it's
don't. I
calm.
don't think so. Because
don't have
it's like
any bad
if
influence.
I
Good
look
you,
up
bro.
to
You're
you,
good you.
if I look up to you and you're doing bad stuff, then that means that I want to do bad stuff as well.
Yeah, you want to have bad friends.
Good
I
you,
want
bro.
two
Good you.
bad friends. to
Nah,
do bad
obviously
stuff.
they may be bad friends, but like I'm not looking up to somebody that's bad. So when they arrest you, they
It's
arrest
true,
me
it's
as
true,
well. You good? You see him as well, bro. He's had on the table. Hell no, are you crazy?
Okay.
Okay,
Fair
what about
enough.
your role models, bro?
That's actually a very deep question. Not gonna lie.
Can be from any like, media,
I'll
like-
be honest. I don't think growing up, I actively was aware of
role models.
of a role model in my life,
Fairs.
especially like a male role model. Apart from my mom, not gonna lie, like
Shame.
my mom definitely influenced a lot of my good character traits, like a lot of the good qualities like patience and being able to communicate and listening and stuff, kindness, all those kind of good qualities I got from her. But in terms of like a male role model, like obviously my brother's there's certain elements of when I was younger may have played more of a role in like what influenced me, like let's say even with music or instruments.
But I mean, like also in like media, you know,
Media.
what I mean, like TV,
Nah,
music.
I don't really.
Not a single one.
That's
Nah,
what's
there
that?
was-
Parasocial, paranormal. What's parasocial, isn't it?
Maybe
that?
what was that?
When like you form, like you take. Oh, father.
Ha.
What's the definition? Is that
You should have looked it up before you started talking,
No, I know
man.
parasocial is like it's when you take, like you don't know the gap between you and someone online, so it's like you think you lot are mates. but you're not
Okay,
type of thing.
yeah.
I mean, you
Or,
can
like,
look at it both ways.
relatability-wise
Though.
and stuff.
You can look at it both ways. Like Damson Idris used to look up to Denzel Washington before, like when he was acting, innit? And he's like modeled his career growth over him. So in a way, like you can look at it as like parasocial, but you can also just look at it as like this person, the way they lead their life influences you, and you're just gonna kind of follow the.
I mean, it only works if you want to follow the exact route.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're an aspiring actor and you're looking up to one of the best
Actor,
actors
yeah.
there is,
Yeah.
cool. But like if that's not the case, then
But you can also just extract the principles from like
true, it's
what
that's true.
they've done. You know, what I mean?
I just personally don't think that the way I am, I don't think I can like look up to someone. First of all, I don't know personally, and I don't see what you're like every day.
Fairs.
So I don't think for me I would feel comfortable to even like I don't feel comfortable to idolize anyone or like look at anyone in that type of light.
For me, I don't know about idolize, but I therefore am influenced by like a couple of people, like work ethic wise. I like Pharrell Williams. I like that in what he's gone on to do. Like it could be visual, it could be music. He's just always been himself. You know what I mean? He's never changed up for anybody. He's never changed up his style, the way he speaks, what he dresses, what holds interest to him for anyone. And like in the industry, it's very difficult to meet somebody that's authentically themselves. You know what I mean? Everyone's just trying to, grab like the next best thing. You know what I mean?
And
basically, who else? To be honest, I'd say like other than like my mom, I'd say that's the only real influence.
You get me?
But
shout out to all the moms out there doing their thing, man. Not gonna lie.
Like big ratings for them, bro. Big ratings for them.
I like.
But does anyone have like one useless, like just one useless person, like?
Sorry. Nothing, bro.
Just one useless, someone that just can't be a good influence in your life. Like, does anyone just have like a useless uncle? Like,
I'll be so honest. No, the people around me are patting.
Nah, yeah.
Actually,
in my circle, no.
So like,
But do I know somebody useless?
Yeah, we all do. Like,
Yeah, of course.
Just a useless man. Like,
Yeah, nah. To be fair, useless is a strong word. They just haven't found it.
someone is useless.
useless.
Well, I
Haven't
don't
found it
like-
20 years plus, bro.
Bro, you get me? Like,
Yeah.
there's just some people, yeah, especially
One
like
day,
from
man.
secondary school. Like, whoa,
just
oh,
actually-
your story changed, bro.
it's
Like,
destined just to be useless,
like
bro.
Can't lie,
Jesus
man.
Christ, like,
No
you're not even
offense.
helping. You're not even trying.
Not
Like,
even trying. Like, I'm very sympathetic to people, but I feel like past an age group, there are some set things you just need to like be able to do, bro. You know what I mean? Like basic level of adulting. If you can't do it, like you're a bum. I'll be so real. No offense, and I don't like using that word lightly, but like you kind of have to hold yourself accountable to them things. Bro.
You know that's the thing, right? Because I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't. A part of me thinks like there's no person in this world who, well, actually there probably is. Not gonna lie, but a majority of people aren't like just like I don't want to do anything with my life. It's either they're scared to like pursue what they want to pursue because they might not think they're good enough, or
Yeah.
they don't think they can do it, or like they're either in a cycle of bad habits is stopping them, like they're trying but it's not enough, and they're just in a cycle of like the same kind of repeating things, and you get me. And then some people are disciplined, and over time, you get me, they reap the fruits of their labor. But I don't think there's a majority of people who are just fine with like not doing anything. I think fear might stop them from pursuing things, and then they end up in that position where they're stagnant and they don't even want to do anything anymore because they can't see past their situation.
But at the same time, it's like, is it our fault? No, I'm joking. Like for us, genuinely, there gets to a point where you get to an age where you are accountable for yourself in
It's true.
every way, and you may be in a difficult position, but like, how long are you gonna stay in this difficult position? Like, not all, like rising above from like bad situations is people's, I don't know, like they're the cause of it, but sometimes they are.
Do you know this
They
this
really
brings
are.
me to How to Kill a Monkey.
Oh,
Because you
that
see
movie.
what you're saying now is literally a perfect example of like, realistically anything is actually possible, you get me, but it's about the consequences and the risks and stuff like that.
Mentality.
Because the main character, Fa, have you watched it, Izzy?
I didn't know.
You need to watch it, bro.
I need to watch it.
You need to watch it, bro. The main character, basically, the first episode. I don't want to spoil it for you now, but
Nah, it's okay. We can have it for maybe later. No?
okay. So I should just.
do
I'll
you
give you.
I've seen it, so I don't care.
Oh, you seen
Yeah.
it? Oh, fair.
I'll give you a brief kind of. Basically, imagine there's a guy who is struggling for his family in Africa. He's not making headway anywhere. He's working like full time, but he still owes his work money for all the stuff that he's missed out on before, and he's just in a cycle of misfortune and bad luck and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then he gets an opportunity to make money, and he takes the opportunity.
So it's Squid Game.
Let's even just say that. And now he takes the opportunity, and now his life turns around like 360.
Yes.
But obviously he might not have done things the right way, so there might be bigger consequences.
Okay.
So it's like at the end of the day, he was stuck in that cycle of like he wasn't able to do anything, and he was in a situation where he was trying, but life was just bad luck. And then obviously he takes an opportunity that maybe he shouldn't have taken, but the situation made him feel like, I need money to provide for my family, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes. You get me? And that mentality is like, it might not always be the right thing to do, because what's more important, money or your life and the life of the people like you love and care about? You get me? So
But you see, my thing is, right, I feel like sometimes I don't blame people for doing the wrong thing if
Yeah.
they try to go about the right, way first.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
It's true.
So it's
still.
like, and it's like, that's when you start pointing fingers at the government and pointing fingers at, I guess, those you can point fingers at, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, these people are just trying to make a living. But then obviously it comes to a stage where it's past making a living and now you're living extravagantly and this and that.
Greed, everything creeps in.
So it really just depends. But How to Kill a Monkey was
amazing.
one of the
show,
best
man.
things I watched in a really, really long time, though.
Is it like a limited series?
In a
I
sense,
don't
it's just 8 episodes,
Yeah,
I think.
I don't think it's
it's-
limited though.
But
Like
I'm not
40-minute episodes, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like late
give it-
30s,
I
something
have
like
to
that.
give it a watch, boys.
Because I will like one thing that I kind of got from that show that I really like valued is that like 2 people. All it takes is 2 people with mind. Like
You can
that's
achieve
it. Like you
anything,
can
man.
actually do like 2 heads is better than one. Do you know what I mean? You can actually do anything.
100.
But it's about like at the end of the day,
Perspective.
your freedom and the freedom of people you care about, is it going to be put at risk by what you're doing?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
it's true.
if not, then it's just patience, isn't it?
Nah, 100, man.
Can't lie.
What do you think?
Let's think about
Because you haven't watched it, you don't know.
I'm vibing, bro.
I told you to watch it, bro. I knew you
can't
were
lie.
going to watch it. I can't lie.
It's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, it is,
Well,
though.
you know it's on Netflix.
You didn't even
It could
try.
be on Disney Plus, boys. You never know.
No, it was a good watch, though.
I want to ask, have any of you ever crashed out before?
Crashed out. Not really. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a crash out. Aside from that stupid story of me punching somebody up after I had a fruit.
Oh,
I think I told that story in last episode. Like,
yeah.
for me, nah. Like, what about you, bro? You ever had to bite someone or something?
Nah, like obviously there was that time where I was in the playground and I flung someone off a slide innit? But like besides that, not really. Like I don't think so. It's not really my character, bro. The chill guy, like
It's not in your character until
it's chill. Like, obviously when you're pushed, innit? But like there's certain people like you don't have to really push them like at all. Like,
you get me.
can almost see it, like, you know, in Oboz's eyes, like,
yeah.
you can see that. You get me, like,
You get me.
any
I
small
hate
thing
people
like
like
this.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Or
I actually
literally
hate
any.
people like that.
Well, I even had an encounter with someone the other day, like maybe like 2 weeks ago, and obviously I was somewhere and I had something that he wanted a bit of what I had or whatever,
Okay.
and everyone was trying to get a bit of it, but I was giving everyone excuses like, nah, like it's almost finished, right? But with him, like I give him the same excuse, it's almost finished, right? But he wasn't really taking it. I just said, okay, cool, let me do a risk analysis, innit? So I do a risk analysis now. I'm just like, I said, yeah, but I can already tell he's one of those guys, innit?
Yeah, take it
So
there,
then
like,
obviously now, obviously now, I asked one of my boys about him. Yeah, like this was literally the other day, bro. This guy's a maniac.
Okay,
like a
thank
proper,
God.
like
Standard,
like,
full-blown warlord.
do you get me?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
proper,
God
like,
of War,
like do you get
Kratos.
me? Like he's like, boy, he said he's a demon. Like when I heard that, and I was like, okay, I said, thank God for
God
discretion,
for real, bro.
because
Yeah.
Thank God for Johnny Messi.
Do you get me? It would have been something they did not have to be.
I
So
can't
like,
lie, man.
I just don't like people like that. Like, you're more irrational than rational.
You get me?
I just
Like,
don't understand.
How are you
What-
functioning like that?
I don't like that. Like, you're literally like one snap away from like
Literally.
like crashing out on random people.
Honest.
it's like you feel like you're doing people a favor for not crashing out.
You get me?
Yeah,
Bro?
oh
people like
my
that.
days.
I won't lie.
And
I
they-
could have got angry right now, bro.
I could have overreacted, but I didn't. Like, whoa, what the hell? Why is that even an option? You're
won't
too
lie,
fast.
like-
Like,
way too fast.
Nah,
Look at
man.
them. They're always rough, bro.
calm down, relax.
No, even like aesthetic wise, they always look rough, bro.
Yeah, man.
No trim whatsoever. They've got them neck beards and everything like that, bro. They just look disgusting.
Lol.
You know,
I've never heard of
pock marks on their face.
before.
I cannot stand people like that.
Lol.
You can tell this is Percy, bro. This is personal, bro.
Lol.
Like, why do people like that exist, man? I got like, people out here
Have you
getting
not ever
joked,
been?
bro.
Have you not ever been G-checked before?
Nah, my brother got G checks with his girl.
You're laughing. It can't happen to anybody.
It's actually not funny.
I've been G-checked.
It's not funny at all.
But what I
bro.
got G-checked was so stupid. So this was like, it was a good few years ago. Like I was like 16, 17. It was
okay,
during
you
the
have
summer.
excuse.
It was during the summer, yeah.
Oh, boy.
And I was on a bus, yeah. But the place where I was going to, it was like anyone from that area, because like the last stop of the bus was my area. So from that area to my area, it was like everyone would kind of know each other. Like there's no beef in between that section, so there's no reason for anyone should be asking anyone where you're from. But obviously, keep in mind this is the middle of summer, yeah, and I'm on the bus with my boy, but my boy is sleeping, yeah.
They're always sleeping when they're supposed to be awake, bro.
He's sleeping, yeah. And then some next guy comes on the bus. He's wearing a Canada Goose jacket, tech fleece, and Uggs in the middle of summer.
Wow.
So I'm seeing this, and I'm
African?
saying,
Uniform.
yeah, he's black. Of course, usual suspects. innit?
I see 3 males, bro.
So obviously, the bus is damn near empty, but he sits like
Right next
probably
to
like
him.
not beside us, but like 2 seats ahead or whatever.
Here.
And then he goes, what's up? Where he's from? And I'm just thinking, what the hell? At first,
Me, I would have pretended I was asleep too, man.
for what reason? So I'm just kind of like, the hell? Like, keep in mind, I'm 16, so I'm a bit like, you know what I mean? I don't really mind the scrap, but I need to analyze it, like, first, you get me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I say where I'm from. I'm like, what about you? At first, I didn't even clock. I was getting D-checked. I swear. I didn't even clock.
You thought I was making combo.
You get me? I was trying to be friends.
So it was the weather, bro.
I thought I was trying to be friends. There's only when I said where I'm
funny as
from,
shit.
and I goes, "What about you? Like, where you from?" Then he goes, "Nah, G, don't worry about that." I'm thinking, keep in mind, he had a fake UK accent as well.
Usual
So,
suspects.
those guys.
get
So
know
then
this guy, bro.
he was like, "Oh, why are you asking?" I was like, "Well, I'm just returning the question." Like, you know what I mean?
right.
But at first, I was gonna hype up, but I was like, if I hype up and my brethren wakes
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
he's not gonna do you get me.
understand.
That's gonna be
Just carry on.
You get me? And I'm
Back
kinda
it, bro, back it.
So somebody that's dressed like that is obviously
get
you're
me?
not
They're
you're not a
looking for
peaceful
something,
you're not a
bro.
peaceful person.
You're hot
innit?
already.
Word.
So it's like if you're brandishing something, I have no clue.
yeah.
Do you get me? So I was
It's
just kind of like, I just had to just take that. And to this day, my boy doesn't even know. I never told him.
Jesus, he knows now.
He's
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
Sleeping full. Oh, like that guy. Because
Sleeping
if he was
Beauty.
awake, I won't like would have been.
Yeah.
Maybe it was even God. Because I won't like
Nah,
if he was
bro.
awake, it would have been something else.
Like, something I need to hone in on. Can you imagine the stench, bro, on that bus?
get
Those
me?
guys wearing Uggs,
You get me?
Canada Goose, and a track
In July, like
Yeah,
July,
bro. And I know
This
he's
guy-
probably wearing socks as well in the Uggs. Like one hole
Barking,
on
bro.
the.
So
Breath is
that's the
speaking
only
tongues,
time
bro.
it's really ever happened. But besides that, I don't really think I've been.
I'm not gonna lie. There's some periods in life, bro. You know when stress is just building up, and like I kind of hear it. Like people who, because for me it takes a lot for me to be stressed like consistently about something or like life in general.
Yeah.
But when I get like that, I'm like, okay, like my patience is kind of low right now. Like I still try to do things in a nice way. Like let's say, well, one thing, yeah. Sometimes, man, when I'm like coming home from like working or something, and as soon as I get in the house, if you ask me to do something, I'm sorry, but like sometimes it can just like it's just too much right
Make
now.
you snap.
You get me? Like I won't snap, but it's building up inside.
Yeah.
And then eventually it's like I don't crash out or anything, but it's like I actually need to like space, like go on a walk or like, do you get me? Because sometimes I feel like simple things can build up that kind of stress thing, but people who naturally like every day when they go out, it's like the world can just make them feel like that.
Yeah.
Like that's unfortunate.
Sometimes I feel like it's not even real. Like they just
yeah,
do
it's
it
a
for the
choice.
sake of
Yeah,
doing
it's a
it.
choice.
I mean,
They're bored or something.
it's
I don't know.
rubbish, bro. Especially in the sense of like, there's just certain places where it's like, you know, the answer isn't even going to be the wrong answer
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of, like, just think for a
Yeah,
second. Like,
yeah,
do you get
yeah,
me?
yeah.
And it's like it's like it's a power move and it's a power play for sure. It's just to stroke their egos more time. Do you
I
get me?
can't lie.
So,
I feel like people like that.
G-checkers.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
bro.
they see the world as a playground.
they do.
And I think
Just twerkers, bro.
I've thought about this, bro. Like they see the world as a playground, and police are like the teachers, and everyone else is in the playground, and they can
these
do
are
whatever
mad,
until the
mad
teacher
corny
comes,
people,
bro.
Mad corny.
Do you
people.
get me?
These are the types that will say like, teacher never had no faith in me, never had no hope in me. Wow, these were the worst disruptors of
Do
the
you
class,
get
bro.
me?
Do you get
The
me?
worst people to be around. Just constantly distracting others.
Yeah.
The worst type of parent-teacher meeting they're getting, bro. You know what I mean? Standard with them. And then they
Your child is always distracted.
always getting lashes from their dad, bro. At the end of the day, bro.
That's stuff.
Like, bro, at the end of the day, you're responsible for yourself, and then they just don't take responsibility for their poor behavior, innit? Yeah. Just fucking hate people.
Nah,
like that, bro.
being grown up and having like bad habits is a scary thing, man.
So corny, like.
Yeah, it's scary because it's like there's a level of accountability you didn't take for your self development. Like
Exactly,
you ignored
man.
so many things about yourself because I want to be the way I am, and
the crazy thing is, these people will have children as well.
Yeah,
so
bro,
like, and it's like
you're passing this on.
you can even tell like whose parents was just a fuck off person.
Yeah,
and it's like
yeah.
because of that,
Aunties.
you're just rubbish as well. Do you get me? So it's like,
Do you think it's the go-to fancies?
nah, bro, I
They're
don't
actually
the rose
good.
on the back.
With the rose.
I won't lie.
Short hair, and they always sponge it as well. It's diet
Some of
blonde
my
and
aunties
them.
are like that, so I can't really.
No
I don't talk
comments.
about that, but
No
they're calm
comments.
though. To be fair,
They're actually
they don't
pretty
really
cool,
have.
like-
They don't really.
You
have,
know what? I kind of like I like when like our aunties and stuff like get us like, and do you know what I mean? Because there was a time where they really probably wouldn't want us to explore and try things and find ourselves, like, you get me? But like now on the other side of it, where they see you and they just accept how you are and they're like welcoming of that, it's refreshing, because obviously like we all know someone whose parents like still has them on ropes, like right now they're like in their 20s and they can't actually do what they want to do, like, you get me?
Bro,
That's crazy.
I knew somebody that was getting licks at like 18, bro.
Oh, God.
They were still getting beat at 18,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Can you imagine coming back from college?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, this is for definite, bro.
Get me?
I can't lie. Can you imagine coming back from college?
Yeah,
and just
bro.
getting licks,
Like,
getting
yeah.
punched up by your dad.
Yeah.
That's so.
It's not funny, bro.
It's not funny at all.
I'm not laughing at
It's
that.
real
bro.
life, boy.
It's actually
My
real life.
thing is because, bro, the way I would respond,
Yeah.
hey.
No, but I laughed to his face about it.
Just because at that stage, actually, an adult.
Yeah.
But this is adult and adult
You
crime. It's
can-
not even like
yeah,
a child.
Have a
and
boxing match, bro.
Quick roundhouse kick to
I don't have a
the face.
straightener, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Literally.
Like, why you allowed? Because in my sense, it's like when you're an adult, it's like if you allowed certain things to happen to you, you're allowing
It's
yourself
on
to be
you.
a victim.
Yeah,
do
it's
you get
on
me?
you,
Because
bro.
it's like you can actually just get your shit together and just move out, or like obviously it's easier said than
In
done
this
and stuff
economy,
like this.
But no, I can't even lie.
But I would rather leave the country and go to a country that's more stable if I'm living in a toxic environment. To get me, like, you do not have to stay in Ireland, bro. Like, you're not.
Even at that, say you're 18 and that's not a possibility. Freedom is flipping taken, bro. You just have to.
But you have to grab it with your two bro. I
hands, 'cause if they're still- bro.
Speech I used to do, yeah. Harriet Tubman took her freedom, so you
Oh,
grab
God.
freedom with your
Grab
two
freedom,
hands, bro.
God.
But
Just-
there was some certain people I was like, but obviously you have to use your brain. Like, if you live in a household where like your parents could kick you out,
Yeah.
maybe don't grab with your two hands. Grab with one, maybe. Do you get me? Like, don't violate. Like, you have to violate bit by bit,
Yeah.
and build up the violations.
yeah.
You can't just go and just.
But
pop
a
out
lot of the
rubbish,
times, I'm not gonna lie, it's not even violations. It's just different of opinions. Like, you're different from your parents. A lot of the time, it's just our culture that makes that like a stigma for a child to be so different from the way they were raised. But like, that's just life. Like, some people grow up and realize that they don't like certain things, or they do like certain things, or like, that's just the way life goes. But when there's so much emphasis put on the type of person you are because of the way you're raised, there's no room for you to grow and to develop into who you need to be, or even who you want to be, which could be so much more than whatever your parents had planned for you. Like, you get me? But yeah, I wanted also to talk about, I put this down in my notes, I'll just put this out there. I want to talk about intimacy as a man. Pause. Not between us.
Why pause?
Just
Why pause there?
just in general, like, how do you man feel like? Do you feel like it's something you care about, or do you feel like, I don't know, like, how do you man feel about it?
The thing with intimacy, yeah, I feel like you're more likely to care about it when it's not there. And it's definitely something that you take for granted.
That's right.
I'm not gonna lie. There's certain times where it was there and I was like, oh, it's like, it's nice, innit? And I'm not really.
get
But now
too
when it's not there,
It's not easy,
you
bro.
crave it
Yeah,
like food,
man, I
like, to
can't
get me.
lie.
And it's like, it's part of being human.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like, what if it's a romantic intimacy or just general intimacy with like your loved ones, friends, etc. It doesn't really matter. But it's like it's definitely something that's part of your human experience.
Exactly.
You get me?
100, bro.
So you think you would you say that you neglect it, or would you say you're open to like it being something like part of your life that, you know what I mean?
I don't think I'd neglect it. I don't.
Okay,
Not on
cool.
purpose, anyways. Well, maybe if it's for the wrong person.
Sorry, no, not you.
Not you next. That one you like. Obviously
Yeah.
not. Like, you're more likely to neglect everything from
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if it's with the right person and someone that, do you know what I mean? Then why would I neglect it?
What about you, Izzy?
For me, intimacy is like, I mean, if it's like romantic or say it's like with close friends, it's like, I think for me, it's how little you have to pretend with somebody, innit? So it's like, you don't have to have no guard up and like, you're trying to like perceive or
The
have
facade,
your self
like, yeah.
perception as something else or something slightly different. It's just you being yourself, innit? Just like you in your element. So I feel like if you're able to do that in a romantic sense, I can't lie, it's a good feeling. When you miss it, you miss it. Don't get it twisted. When you miss it, you miss it. But like, I can't lie, it's a part of the human experience, like what you man are saying.
And how important do you guys think that is in a general sense, just as a guy? Like,
It's
do you
important,
think it's something
like, just
important?
even as what, like being human, like you know, I think there was one type of experiment that was taken by like these French orphans, and it's like documenting their behavior because they didn't grow up around a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And seeing the difference in how they like self-present into like towards situations.
Yeah.
Like they aren't built with a lot of confidence. So like we're social creatures in this. So
Yeah.
it's, like that experiment is trying to show from young that we need interaction with each other. So just part of the experience, bro. You know, that's what I think.
I'm not gonna lie, because
What about you, man?
like I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, not gonna lie, sometimes I feel like, does it make you weak?
Weak to be intimate.
I don't think so though, because I feel like everyone, even like the most fed men or the most like like everyone's always just gonna have that side to them.
It's true.
Just part of
I'm playing. Let's just say I'm playing devil's advocate here.
No, you're playing it. So let's tell it to them,
But
bro.
let's like looking at a lot of scenarios that can happen.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. One thing that I think about a lot is kind of like, obviously when you get used to that and then it's gone. It's like the fact that you now crave it more or desire it more. Like that power that has over you, is that a good thing? I know it's natural, but like in the grand scheme of things, is that a good thing, or is it like it's not good or bad, or it's bad, or
It's
what
not
you
a good
think?
or bad thing. It's just part of the experience. You know what I mean? I feel like people try and I don't know, make the controllable some things that are less controllable for you controllable. Like, trying to make sure everything is in this specific way, but like it's just part of life, innit?
Okay.
Like missing intimacy shouldn't be like, oh, this guy's a prick, bro. This guy's
He's
a
wet,
twat, bro.
he's wet.
This guy's a wet,
Yeah.
bro. Like it should just be part of the
They
experience. innit?
probably miss intimacy as well. Like, I don't know how you
They
can
do,
taste
bro.
intimacy and not miss it. That means your intimacy must have been shit, bro.
You know what
Like,
I
if
mean?
it was sweet, you're
Yeah.
gonna miss it, bro. Like,
true
who
stuff.
wouldn't? Like,
Tracy Beaker kids. That's edit that out. Edit that out. That's that.
That show was cold, man.
I love that
That's
show.
a
Bro. It's just
throwback.
like, I used to be so curious. I'm like, why are these guys so angry all the time?
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh wait, they live in
I didn't even
foster
get that,
home. innit? I just thought they were just
You
like
thought it was one happy family.
one
Why
big
they
war.
was fighting?
You get me? Why are they so troubled?
You get me, bro?
I'm so
Nah.
curious, isn't it?
These times, bro.
That house is lit, bro. Can you
Yeah,
imagine
man.
living in the dumping ground? Oh, no, I can't. I forget that thing, bro.
not saying man wanted to live there as well.
Bro.
Better than certain parents. No, I can't lie. It might be better than some, though. It might be better than some households, isn't it?
I can't lie, man.
Because, guy, the tremendous lashings, bro, the almighty lashings some
man.
kids are receiving,
I
bro.
won't lie, man. Something else I'm noticing is the kids of this generation, man, they're unruly, bro.
They're
like
bro,
kids are
bro.
getting so rude and just like, bro.
I'm not like ashamed. I'm not really like hiding it, bro. If anyone older than the age of 8 is really trying me in my estate, I might punch him up, bro. I'm not even joking.
gosh.
Like older than
I'm
the
like,
age
police,
of,
it's
bro.
him
I
there,
won't
bro.
lie, bro. Like,
Eight,
I want
like,
nigga say there was always
you
signs.
get me?
yeah.
You should see the signs
I
now.
really don't mind. Like, I don't mind that because like
Crazy work.
call your parents to my yard.
Bro, you already
Your
fit
dad-
the statistic,
Your
man.
dad can get punched up.
You can get pushed up, bro. For me,
Bro,
I just hate the idea of like kids being rude.
Yeah,
Like,
true. It's true.
Throwing things. Imagine if a kid spat on you, bro. What?
I'm like, that's when you can get a
Yeah, I
little clip
was
to
like-
the
I
head.
said,
like,
bro, that's a knee
like-
to the jaw, bro. Knee to the liver, bro. You
Nah,
mad?
man. Me, I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'll just really have
I'll
to
call
sit
the
down.
guards, bro. I'll call the police.
Bring the guys.
I'll have
The
to
guards,
sit
boys.
down and have a serious talk with you. Like,
Nah.
Are you okay? Well, talk to me now, brother. Talk to me.
Talk to me.
No talking, just action, boys.
brotherly.
Just action, boys. I cannot deal with that, bro, at all.
Can't lie. Man, you need to watch this show, bro.
The monkey.
Yeah.
What was it? The monkey
how to kill a
the
monkey,
monkey of
bro.
Baghdad.
You-
Nah, the thing, yeah, I
that
feel
should be a
like
spin-off.
I was in Houston Station, yeah, and I saw a kid up to my knee, bro, with a vape.
Bro, swear, I saw one of those like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, bro.
Up to my knee, bro. I'm like,
Bro,
yo,
this
what?
world,
That makes
man.
me feel so uncomfortable.
It's disgusting. That's really
long
like.
can't, bro. Destiny's already finished before you even reach 10. Like, come on now.
It's actually peak,
Can't be
man.
doing that though.
For
We
real.
can't. Where are the parents, bro? Where are the
Can't lie.
parents?
Maybe-
I feel like
they should ban it in
you
this
see what it is, yeah. The older we grow, there's going to be more immature people that
Slip
can,
through the cracks.
in the sense of like,
To
there's
have
going to be more
babies.
immature, I guess, quote unquote, adults in the
Yeah.
sense of like, because eventually, like, how old is 18? When were 18-year-olds born? Now was it 2006, 2007?
2007 now.
Like,
Yeah, 'cause my brother's
07
gonna be 18.
and do you get me?
You're an
07
adult,
and you're
yeah.
an adult now, and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
madness.
so all it takes is someone to know at 07 to buy a vape.
Yeah,
Then in a
yeah,
few years, all it takes is someone to know at 012 to buy a top vape. So it's just kind of like
That's
the
disgusting,
older
bro.
people get, the more immature, I guess there's going to be, and then that's how you're going to just get someone that's like 10 with a
Man,
vape.
I feel like everyone's still a kid. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think like age obviously age is like matters in certain contexts, but
So, man.
like in general,
What are we
I
talking
don't.
about here, boys? What are we talking about here?
I beg.
Because I'm a child of God. I
Let
don't
me
subscribe
just-
to anything.
Now you're
I don't
just
do that, bro.
Now you're a child of God.
Come on, brother.
Being a child of God, boys, you already know yourself, innit?
Really talking
Proceed,
about
proceed.
what were you talking about at the start of the episode, bros?
Just punching up. I feel like, bro, didn't you see when Jesus lost his cool in the temple? Like, sometimes people of
That's
God.
not what we're talking about, bro.
Oh, are we talking about punching up kids?
Nah, the beginning.
The beginning of the episode,
Oh, wait,
bro.
what's
What are you
on,
talking
bro?
about?
I don't remember.
You were sharing something with your friend, no?
Oh, what? The games night?
No. On holidays, bro. You were sharing something with your friend.
I mean, is that sinful? Do we call that sinful? Wait a second. That's not going to be. That's not even going to be in the episode. Bro. I can't lie. So no, nobody, bro. No
Unless you want to
comments.
learn how to edit, you can take it out yourself.
This nigga
has to
wants
be
to
done,
act
bro.
brand new.
Nah,
It's
I don't remember
crazy,
that. I don't
man.
remember that. I can't even lie to you.
Now you don't
crazy,
remember.
man.
I don't remember that, bro.
We out here though. We out here though, man. How's the streets, boys? You man,
The
you man
streets?
cold?
on the streets.
Huh? Me? I'm not in the streets.
The streets.
I'm at home.
Am I even
comfy.
in the streets?
I'm at home, comfy.
I don't. Am I in
For
the
me,
streets? Are you in the streets?
never been on the street, bro.
I have a house. Like, do you get me?
Wait. Both of you are in the streets.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna bail you out, but both of you are in the streets.
I'm on the
I have a
pavement,
house, bro. Should I give
you
you
have
my address?
You have
Like,
a house, but you're looking for other houses.
Not at all.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
I'm not on the
I'm
market.
talking about your shopping.
Not here.
You
Because
man
yeah,
are
I'm
shopping.
trying to move like areas, isn't it? I was in crisis, bro. What are you talking about, G?
What? Like,
What?
I'll tell you, man. It's not good, guys. You need to stop.
What's
man.
not good?
You need to stop, guys. You need to lock in.
What are you talking about? I am
To lock
locking
in,
them,
man.
bro.
Just focus on yourself, guys.
Okay,
Bro, that's what
are
the
you
great
doing
lock-in
now?
of
What are you
winter is
doing right
for.
now?
What?
What are you doing right now?
Oh my dude,
question.
I'm on the pod, bro.
This guy's an idiot, man. What kind
On the
rubbish-
pod, bro. I'm locked
Yeah,
in, bro.
continue.
I'm focusing on myself, bro. You get me?
Continue.
That's what it's all about.
Focusing on just yourself.
This is not about me, boys.
The audience don't know what's going on.
They don't know what's going
They don't know
on.
what's going on.
But making money and sleeping.
It really be like
Nah,
that.
Jaleel, man.
Jaleel, did you guys go to him?
Nah, I didn't go,
The
but
boys wanted me to go, but my
It
boys
looked
went
good,
to
though.
be fair. But I mean, it was all right. But like, man said they
Let
didn't
me
play
get
Ashake
them.
for the whole motive.
they didn't, or they only
They didn't play him at all.
Ashake.
And he was there.
No, he wasn't there.
Why would they
But
play
I swear he
him?
was there
They're
though.
obviously playing other artists, not Jalil. Like I mean, the motive as a whole.
Oh,
But why did people want them to play Ashake? And why did
When
they
I
notice
step out, I
that?
have to hear Ashake. I'm not gonna lie.
What? So
you're-
is that a
you're-
thing?
It is for me. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, do you get
But like,
me?
is everyone like, oh, they didn't play Ashake, they
I don't
didn't
know.
play
My boy
Brenna?
just said it to me, and I'm just kind of like, right. I was there, and I didn't hear.
What time
Ashake.
did he get there?
Nah, they got there early
Okay,
still because I was like, bro, maybe you missed it. I was like, nah, bro. Like he said, he
he was
didn't
there
miss it.
from Kuwait. And
That's like going to someone not hearing Burner Boy. Do you get me? Like you'd be
It's
a
true
bit,
still.
you'd notice. Like,
I'd be willing to hear Ashake.
Maybe it means you're going out too much as well, though.
it depends though,
Yeah, I
bro.
can't lie,
That's
boys.
crazy. I feel like there's just certain people like if you don't hear when you go out, it's a disappointment. I'm not gonna
Nah,
lie.
that's fair still.
But I feel like they didn't really show out for him as much as like London did.
What?
He said
He
he
was
only played three
everywhere.
songs.
Jaleel.
Jaleel,
really?
like,
I didn't play 3 songs.
The way he's going everywhere in London, bro, he's even collabing with just randomers, isn't it?
I was doing that here as well.
Or was he?
Yeah, he was. I was seeing bare TikToks of
The
people.
beauty suites place or in like
In
other
general,
places? Okay,
I was just
fair,
after the motive, I was seeing bare TikToks of him.
fairs, man.
I do hear it.
Yeah, man. This looked like people had a good time. You know, whoever was there
But I think he's
The
really
nigga said
the
that they
truth, bro.
they were charging 75 quid at the door.
At the door.
And I heard
We
that
need
say,
to get another one of these
Safe,
event
safe,
promoters
safe,
on. We
safe,
need to
safe.
talk, man. What's going
yeah,
on?
well, 70. Like, I mean, no. To
slap
be honest, I
the
don't think
teeth
there's
out your mouth, bro. Are you
any way I could like justify spending.
Do you get
75 quid,
me?
bro.
I'd laugh and I'd leave, bro.
Yeah.
You're joking, aren't you?
What?
Are you serious?
I'll just say, bro, have Snapchat. Like, what's my?
Go,
I said safe.
Treat yourself. Go get some Charlies.
Yeah,
you know,
me, just go home, bro.
Just enjoy the rest
My
of the
dick.
Because
day.
that's sleep, you will sleep.
Yeah.
After spending 75 quid to go to Jalil is
You
like
just be
Allow them prices,
Jalil is
bro.
just anyone. I don't think there's anyone that I would pay 75
At the
quid
door.
At the door.
I paid 75 for a burner.
Even my Shaka ticket wasn't even. My Shaka ticket was 50 quid.
Mine was
So
65.
having that in my head is
Yeah,
like
yeah.
anyone else that I don't want to
Jaleel.
see more than a Shaka is not getting that out
True
of
still.
the
But yeah, I don't like the way things can be about money too much, man. And that's why for me, not gonna lie, I really, and I'll keep saying it, but I really mess with my brothers WBTK's events because most times it's free entry, so it's actually about people
Just
having
the
a good
vibes.
time.
Yeah.
It's not about we want to empty your pockets. Do you get me? Because there's certain places you go and it's like you have to spend a lot of money before you can even enjoy anything. But, you know what I mean? Like it's crazy, but yeah, man.
It really be like that. For me, Carla, I haven't been to a motive in like 2-3 months, so can't
What's the
relate.
last month I went to?
Can't relate, boys.
Shit.
Probably like July or something.
Since Malta, even.
Malta.
I've only
Holidays.
been to one since my holidays. So.
I think
I'm over Malta stuff, and I know I say this all the time, but like genuinely, I feel like I'm done, bro. Like
I'll see you outside next week, bro.
I want to go on trips. That's
I
what
was like maybe like
Fellas
a
talking.
week and a half.
What's up, fellas talking?
Nah, but you not saying that, bro. Wait, what? No, I'm not having that. Are you not mad?
Rage bait core.
Out of all 3 of us, I go at the least. Like,
Yeah, you got the
Bro,
most.
you say anything
you
for the
crazy?
camera, bro.
and I'm gonna do this.
You say anything for the camera, bro. No
See, no,
camera.
next episode when you don't see me here, you guys know why.
Wow.
Niggas
Now,
are
now he
lying.
wants to make it personal and shit, bro.
I
Chill,
will make
bro.
it personal.
No, just
Don't
chill.
cry, don't
This is
beg.
character.
Don't cry, don't beg.
cry, don't
It's all
beg.
over.
It's all over,
This is
Jackie.
character defamation, bro.
Lord. Nah,
it's
you gonna
okay,
be
it's
alright,
okay.
bro. Don't worry.
You tough, right?
Shut up. No, you can't offend somebody and then
Tough, right?
and then say that they be
Bro,
alright.
if you want us to go out with you, it's okay.
Shut
We'll come.
up, shut up, shut
Come
up,
out,
shut
bro.
up.
It's called Dices.
I even have a story time about that, but not this episode. Maybe another time.
Maybe another one.
But yeah, it's come to the end of today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, please.
Share.
Ha!
Yay.
Subscribe, yeah, share.
all of that good stuff.
All the
innit?
stuff, yeah.
Bless, man.
That-
Any
said and
last
done.
words? No,
Nah,
Just
bro.
follow us on everything, innit?
Yeah, man.
Just like stay tapped in. But yeah.
that's it.
That's
GTT for the win, baby.
To the word, I'm back.
Bow, bow.
The lies got your head fried like a wonton. Here for the long run. Not here to sing song, we're here for a chit chat. Relax and sit back. Sit back, sit back, sit back.
No rush, 10 seconds, Snapchat, rewind, throwback, new pod on Instagram, better follow that, I like that, that Spotify, better add that, I like that.